Hello. Hi. Welcome to Clearly Homemade's Saturday Night Live event. Onyxia mug part 3. Clay on the mug. Say clay on the mug. Onyxia part 3. This thing is going to get done today. I'm going to try it too anyway. Now you're going to see a little shakiness. Even though I have a teak desk, this conditioning does still shake the camera for whatever reason. I would show you my pasta machine, but I'm not going to, because then I would have to tell you not to look at anything else, because I am a mess. Oh, my craft room. Good times, good times. So right now, I went ahead and I double checked the color of Onyxia, and the black is correct. But the horn part, I was going to do this in this purple, and I realized looking at another picture, it's not purple. It is actually white. So I am going to have to, I just found out just now, because, gosh forbid I, look anything up. So I have to, my brain just stopped for a second. I apologize. I had some sugar. Apparently it has clearly worn off. So I have to need the white, because that's what we're going to be putting around the handle. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors of purple that we're going to be using around the bottom. So I'm going to make sure that I have enough white. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need just this. These aren't needed yet. That's why they look like this. They come in blocks, like a pound of cheese. I just cut off what I need. Don't forget what I mentioned yesterday. You need your clay. The amount of times it takes to mix 2 colors. That's how you condition it. In my case, it's 6. I have 1 more to do. And then this white will be conditioned as well as the rest of this. Just because the clay is soft in your hand does not mean it's conditioned. Be careful to make sure. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to wrap it around the mug. Might do it upside down. So we're just doing the handle. And we're going to do the best part, which is the mica powdering. And after I'm done with that, I am going to do the hammered metal on the bottom. It definitely gives it a really nice shine to it. I should probably do the mica powder first and then do it to show the difference, and it's going to be really awesome. And yesterday, I did a mermaid tail. The first time using an Alice in Wonderland mold with the individual colors, so that was exciting. And then I made 2 rainbow bears. Well, rainbow as much as I could. The first time making a rainbow and then squishing it in mold to do it. So, molds are pretty fun. It's good times. And the brands we're using are going to be Pearl X, Black Diamond, and whatever brand this is called, Born Pretty. And I have some no-name brand as well that I got off of AliExpress. I'm going to cut costs where I can. And voila. Okay, so we got 2 more minutes. We get to start this nonsense up. I never even looked to see if my camera's positioned correctly. There we go. I can't wait. My birthday. Let me get a new camera. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Better be amazing, because I've been waiting for so long. Let's do this as a group. Push through one more time. I am using a number 6 on my pasta machine. And this is what a number 6 looks like. Oh. There we go, great. I think we're going to roll this into a snake and then wrap it around. So I'm looking at the picture. It's kind of what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. But at the same time, I'm going to be sad because, it's 3 weeks of work. At least 3 hours, not including, the changes and stuff that I did off camera. Let me fix my chair. I have a terrible rolly chair. There we go. Should be high enough up here. Okay. And this is purple. We might do something with the purple. I'm not sure yet. Maybe something at the base. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Hi, folks. I'm Terry at Clearly Homemade. Thank you for joining me tonight for a Saturday night live event. Clay on a Mug, Onyxia Part 3. Awesome. today we're doing the handle. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. So what I could do, there are two ways to do this. Number one is to do snakes and then roll it around the handle. It's part one. That's one way. The other way is to cover the handle and then put the indents in. I'm going to be doing it this way. The way Onyxia's horn is, it's thick on top and then gets thinner, similar to a ram's horn. So that is what we're going to do, is we're going to try to mimic that, or find a way to make it look like that. So we want to do, we're going to make the snake to be thicker on top than it is on the bottom, so we'll have the thinner part right there. I'm probably going to need more clay. I'm not really sure how well this is going to attach. We can do a little thicker on top. So let me roll it a little thicker on top. Kind of like that. And what we're going to do, chop that off. Oh my goodness. Don't be like that. Talking to my clay like I talk to my child. Who, by the way, is still sleeping, so far as I know. Sleeping for a long time. Since we live in Florida, we have to mow the lawn often. And I've been trying to do it twice a day just to keep up how much grass, because it's ridiculous. There we go. Not a bad snake. Okay, remember, thicker on top. So we're going to start. I've never wrapped a clay. I never wrapped clay around a handle. So I apologize if this takes a few times. We're going to thread it. We want to make sure that you're not going to see too much at the start, so I don't think it'll look that nice. There we go. Get that. Make sure you guys can see. It's a little easier to do this when I'm on my own, since I don't worry about anybody watching me with what I'm doing. Just so you know, this mug will be hand wash only. Look at that. I want to make sure. I'm going to squish it closer to the handle. But you can definitely use the handle that you would normally use a handle in a cup. That does not change. The only thing changes, you're going to have some texture to it. That's it. It'd be funny if I get this done in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, what am I going to do now? Make it fairly even. Well, no, I mean, we're going to do the mica powder. We're going to need more clay. I couldn't make it too long, one, because I have limited space. Okay, so where it's going to get a little funky. Okay, because we're going to have a bit of a problem right here. Maybe I can smush it down a bit. It still doesn't look terrible, you know? We're gonna, oh my goodness, make sure we're not pushing too much on here either. Like threading. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need more clay. Trying to figure out the best way to fix this. I can't think about this out a little bit. There's a lot of stuff is gonna apparently need to be fixed. We're gonna need to fix it after this. Maybe the whole video will be spent me fixing the cup, right? Something. Okay, so let's get some more. Now I like this idea with a textured cup, because you're gonna feel it. You know me, I like the tactile sensation. I'm actually going to nope, I'm not doing that. But I definitely need to make it thicker here, so I think we're going to pull it off like that. Squish it. Maybe we can make it, as long as you see the grooves. That is what I'm concerned about. I want to have it kind of even on all the sides. If it's a little, then it's a little. We'll just say that it hasn't rendered properly. That's what it means when you have a computer image. It does not come out the way it's supposed to. It's not rendered properly. I could be mistaken about that, so please don't quote me. Okay, now let's try to get this a little thicker. So we have some kind of, I have a little bit of problem right there. I'm wondering if I should take another piece of clay and just smush it in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because if you go like this, then it's going to look like, there we go. So we're going to add some more clay right there and we'll see how well that works. Not a terrible amount of clay, which is nice. The only thing with working with white clay is that you have a higher chance of marks. Or I'm sorry, you have a higher chance of other colors wanting to play with the clay ball. So you have to, rubbing alcohol becomes your best friend. And you can even paint it, but we're not painting this. We're going to need more. I apparently don't understand how this works. You know what? I'm wondering if it'd be better if I start at the bottom and make my way up and then have it in the middle. That way we're not worried about the clay. Sorry if I'm off the camera. Just trying to do this in a way that's not bad. Okay. There we go. I was going to take this off. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the bottom and mix this all up together. We have to get all that white off too. We don't want to paint it, remember? We don't want to put anything on it. We just want it to be white. We should be able to do that. Roll this out. Remember, snakes and dots. My stuff is all snakes and dots. Okay. Oops. I'm not very good at the snakes, and I'm okay with dots. Half there, right? Okay, move this off. Let's start at the bottom. Okay, there we go. We're going to need a tool. Press this down. Can I get my fingers in there? Make sure that we are all the way through. There we go. Great. Wonderful. I purposefully made the bottom bigger. Okay. I did not share this video today. I don't think I did. There we go. I'm more concerned about making sure I have enough white. Oh, no, dude. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to get that rubbing alcohol. It's definitely going to be used. Okay, let's try about smushing this down and around a little bit better. It's not easy to smush. There you go. This is coming out because I don't want that around the front. Oh no, all the clay is going to be silly now. Really, dude? Okay, we're going to redo this. I did not wrap it tight enough. So it wants to be ridiculous. Okay. You know what? Sometimes I hate it how hot it is in here because I run a little warm sometimes. I have to figure out what we're going to do with this part here. Try it again. It's going to be the whole video be me putting the handle on. You okay with that? I'm okay with that. But I had more white. There we go. I'm going to go a little slower this time. Just a little bit. Maybe that would work. I like this line better anyway. There's no uneven spots. Okay. There we go. We're going to squish it on. We're going to do a little tighter this time. And we're going to try not to stretch it out. Try being the operative word. Okay. My phone. So the camera that I usually use is on a phone, and the reason why I had to get another phone is because the charging has issues. Like I'm not even touching it and it's popping off charge. Like seriously? But it has the best freaking camera. It really does. It's a Moto G4. Freaking amazing, amazing camera. The phone was amazing. I mean, it ran a little hot. It was really, really bright. Which you would think would not be a bad thing, but I get migraines when it's too bright. Which is no fun. This thing's going to keep vibrating now. You probably can't hear it. I can't. It's going to drive me nuts. How's that? Okay. That like that. We're almost done. Ooh. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it works. We're definitely going to have to fix that. Make this a little smaller. I'm going to cut it in half. We're going to try something just like that. Remember, we were having a problem. Okay, that's not going to work because it's not. Make it a little bit longer. Okay. It kind of looks like the marshmallow ropes. If you know what they are, they're delicious. They're ropes of marshmallow. And this is always a good time. Because it's marshmallow. Marshmallow is just puff sugar. Which is why Rice Krispie treats are my favorites. Butter and sugar. I can't go wrong. I had a Slurpee today from 7-Eleven. It was cherry and so much sugar, and it just made my heart sing in happiness. I'm a sugar junkie. I admit it. I do not have health problems associated with being a sugar junkie. So I will be a sugar junkie until the day I die. Which will probably happen because all of a sudden the sugar's going to be like, nope, you've had enough. Okay. We are having a little bit of a problem. But you know what? Look at that. One horn. Of course, now we have to fix all the other issues that occurred because of this particular experiment. So we're going to go like this. We're going to make sure that this is going around. Make sure that's going around so we have some kind of evenness. Use this to flatten it out. Looks a little chunky back here. Like it's not done correctly, kind of chunky. Maybe the heat of the clay or the heat of the room will help me in this. Just so you know, once the clay is baked, it has a very matte feel to it. It's a little rough. It's not smooth like this. It's not shiny like this or anything. It's just baked clay. Okay. Handle is done. Look at that. One horn handle for the Onyxia mug. I'm going to clean this off real quick, and then we are going to get to the mica powder. I promise I am not rushing. We're going to use cotton balls today because the cotton pad did not want to be nice to me. And cotton on everything, which is really not fun. We're going to use rubbing alcohol on this. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, apparently. It dries, which is nice to use. Okay, and then we can take this. We can get all the white off. Maybe. Rub it off a little bit. Right, that's what black clay is. It's a mess. Okay, maybe we can hide a little bit of this with some mica powder. Okay, so I just realized, because I am in a new head, we are definitely going to need to add the epoxy to this because of the mica powder. So I'm going to probably get some added onto the white. So the whole thing will be shiny. I'm just hoping I can do it correctly. Okay, so the reason for the rubbing alcohol, let me wipe this off. A little bit of an issue with some of the scales getting flattened. I'm trying to make it look like okay, it was done without this. There we go. It's not too bad. And then we're going to jewel it. So hopefully that'll help as well. I have dings everywhere. It should be hopefully covered by the mica powder as well. You'll see them, but they won't be as apparent. Okay. Now, of course, I'm going to go by and making sure that all of this is as even as I can make it. If anything, I'll probably add like another strip of black. Cut it out, you know, flatten up, make sure. Okay, we have white over here, so we're going to need to do, okay. There we go. Now, this is the tricky part. The handle is not tricky compared to what we have to do now. We have to do mica powder on this, okay, without getting on everything. This is not going to be fun. Get some hand sanitizer. Get some color off of me. And you don't realize how many cuts you have on your hand. Do your hand sanitizer on and dry it off. Just plain hand sanitizer. Nothing fancy. Nothing at all. Fancy at all. Okay, so we're done with clay. Now is my favorite part. Let me put the cotton balls in this. We don't need anything like this at all. We are going to need some brushes. And we're going to need my color cleaner. Onyxia has a sail on top of her head, kind of like a Dimetrodon. And the sail is purple. And I don't know the other color. Kind of looks brown, but it's like a lighter purple. So we're going to mix a few things together, and we're just going to wing it. Because it's the only way you can do it. And we are going to do the jeweled part at the bottom. So let's do the darker first. You know what? I'm going to not use the no-name brand. I'm going to use the ones that I like, the ones that I know. We are doing Purple Haze and Black Diamond to start off with. I love these colors so much. They are so pretty. Now, I did have... Wonderful. Of course, I'm going to use my mermaid brushes. Speaking of, I'm very excited for our next mug. It's going to be mermaid themed. That's going to look very nice. It's going to be half mermaid, half vinyl, which is very fun. Okay, should you decide that this is something that you want to do as well, do not be afraid of your mica powder. What I mean is, if you get it on anywhere, just do rubbing alcohol, and you can use a Q-tip, and you can take it off the other clay. I've had to do that when the colors did not come out correct. If you remember the red dragonite that I did, the colors did not come out correctly, and I had to get rid of all of it and redo it. That was a mess and a half. Okay, we got some purple. So, funny story, I gotta figure out how I'm doing this. You know what? Looks like I'm gonna one-hand it. Wonderful. It's gonna have to bake. It's gonna bake like this right on the thing. We're gonna do a few colors of purple. So I believe this sail is gold. Now the reason why I mentioned that, well, one, because it's one of the colors we have to keep in mind, is I happen to have a color by Pearl X that is called Duo Violet Brass. Now the neat thing about this, and the number is 693. The neat thing about this Duo Violet and Brass is it's purple with a shine of brass to it. As cool as that sounds, it's so cool. We're gonna try to see if we can get the purple to come over that white. No, okay, so we are going to need to work on fixing this part. I think I hear a blender. The noises that are in my house. Okay, we're doing purple, nice dark purple on the bottom. Okay, great. Look at that. Nice purple on the bottom. I promise you it's purple, not the blue that you're probably looking at right now. Okay, here we go. Now, I have a big container of Q-tips specifically for this. And this, I believe, is for a bath bomb. Like to make your own bath bomb, but they're really tiny. And I decided to use for everything else. The good thing about rubbing alcohol is it does evaporate. That is why I like it. I'm not going to worry about the handle. I just figured since I saw it. Oh, I live in Florida, so I use a grocery store blend of rubbing alcohol, which is Publix. Publix is awesome. It's like the ShopRite of the South. I'm originally from New Jersey. I like my coffee. I like to take a walk. Drink water, you know? And chocolate. I love chocolate. But so the big grocery store chain in New Jersey, and I'm not sure where else, is ShopRite. ShopRite is amazing. Like if you want like good medicine, get ShopRite brand medicine. I don't know if they make their own or if they rip off somebody else. I don't care. Because you get Publix, like, oh, what are you going to get for dessert? I'm going to bring something from the Publix bakery. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Because it is. It really is. Okay. Now we are having some dings here already. I don't even know. The only drawback of doing rubbing alcohol is it makes the clay weird. Like it smears it, I guess. Let's see, it's coming right off my finger. That's what it does, which is why it's so helpful to get it off different colors. Oh, that was bad. And that's bad. Oh man, I'm smearing everything. I swear, half my projects are cleanup. You have to use one toothpick per, or one Q-tip per color. These are not Q-tip brand. These are cotton swabs. I'm pretty sure from the Dollar Tree. I get most, if not all, of my supplies from the Dollar Tree for cleaning. I love them. You get a chance, I'd recommend picking up some of the Awesome Spray. I use it to clean everything. In fact, the degreaser I use to clean the smoke off the walls. Yes, by hand. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible thing that I never, ever, 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 ever want to do. but it was done. Ooh, I'm probably gonna have to mow when I'm done. Oh, poop. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I want to get back here too. We don't want to leave too much of it out. I have a slight problem. Push this clay a little bit because I can't really get back to where I want. You know what I could do, since this whole thing is being covered anyway? I can throw a little bit of paint back there. This is just in case. Okay, we got all the white stuff off. See? Comes right off. I want to make sure. Okay, it's gonna stay white. We can add a little gold to this. I have to see what color. Okay, so dark purple is on the bottom, right? I'm not worried about that. That's going to be cleaned up. And then since I'm not touching any more of the bottom with the colors, you ready? It's time for you get a little ball tool. Whatever I have, these are specifically for cake decorating. I was gifted a set. For clay, actually. It wasn't even for cake decorating because I'm not that good of a cake decorator. That and I don't like fondant. Oh my goodness. So if you're going to do something like this, make sure that your tools do not have a different color clay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, you ready? Always clean tools. We're going to do two. We're going to do the dark purple. Look at that. It makes it shinier. It's so shiny. We're a big fan of Moana, and we adore the person who does the voice of the crab in Moana. You can look him up. I do not know his name. I cannot remember my name most of the days, so don't expect me to anybody else. Let's see here. Can I share this? I can. Somebody just messaged me. If you're going to message me during my video, I'm going to send you an invite to the video. It's like, if you're on Facebook long enough to do this. Okay, here we go. You know, it's going to look really slick when you do the epoxy on this, since the whole thing's going to be shiny. And we tape and we do epoxy, so don't get epoxy anywhere on the lip. Let's see. It's a lot quieter on here because it's a thicker amount of clay. Right here a little bit. Like when we did the hammered wine glasses. There's an ant. Oh, go away. I hate ants. You have ants all over the house. They just won't leave. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so you don't want your mouth on the epoxy. Okay, so I just saw this at the corner of my eye, and it kind of freaked me out, and I was wondering why something white was attached to my mug. I almost started shaking it, being like, what are you doing? Where did you even come from? I have different glasses that are not as big around the eye. So stuff like under a certain, like under my bottom eyelid is blurry. My vision is so bad I can see into the past. You wear my glasses and it's not your prescription, you're instantly blinded. It's so bad. I put contacts in and you can see the contacts because of how thick they are. That's good stuff. Hi, Aaron. We're probably going to add another layer, a lighter layer on top of here. But I definitely want to do the ombre look of the purples. I think that would look really nice. Trying to make sure we're not getting the handle. I'm probably going to use something smaller. Oh, look. The whole thing. Just the bottom is going to be the jeweled look, and then the rest of it's going to be regular. So let's do another color. So remember that was Purple Haze by Black Diamond. Remember, Black Diamond is what we've been doing the ghost colors with. Got half an hour. Got to milk this somehow. Okay. Now, remember, I also got these ghost colors. I do have a satin violet. That's going to be a matte versus a shine, or versus like a sparkle. This is interference violet. This is similar. This is the Pearl X version of the Ghost Black Diamond. And then we also have, this is just a misty lavender. This is a very light purple. I might do it at the bottom or the top of the horn, depending on how I'm feeling at the moment. And then this is the Duo Violet Brass. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I have clay on the inside of my cup. That was weird. Okay, so I can pick this up. Oh my goodness. Darn the heat. Okay. You know what? Now we're going to fix this down here. I know it doesn't really matter right there, but I can see it. Looks like a golf ball or a 100-sided dice. If you play D&D, they do make a 100-sided dice. It's pretty much just a golf ball. I had one because I thought it was cool. Okay, this is... We're going to do a little bit more of the purple. There we go. We're going to do a little bit more. We're not going to do as thick. So we're going to do... We definitely want to keep this. So we're going to do it nice and light. And then we're going to start layering colors. Don't forget, if you get anything on the white, it's fine. You can just rubbing alcohol and take it off. We're going to do 2 more layers. And a purple. We're going to do it much lighter than it is on the bottom 2. Except right there, of course. It's supposed to be lighter. Apparently it's only lighter on some spots. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. The world's on fire. It's okay. Okay, I guess purple mess. Let's do... This is the one that's going on top. So let's do the pale lavender. And we're going to want to clean our brush. Love this. Takes it right off. Okay, nice pale lavender. Look at that. Man, I'm telling you, this, when I get new webcam, you're going to see it. So this misty lavender, it's definitely a lighter, a little bit bluer in color. I'm not really sure if this was the best idea, but we're going to roll with it, right? A little thicker like that. I'll roll with it. I'm going to tap it off. Oh, it's going everywhere. I'm going way too high with it too. You want to bot it like that because my clay is... That's actually pretty wicked looking. I'm just really hoping it doesn't turn blue in the oven. Can't really see the difference in colors. It's a shame. We have some unevenness, I've noticed. Okay, so misty lavender is bluish. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I should have done the whole thing in this color. This is more Onyxia colored, I think. I'm going to have to smush it right over here. We're going to have to clean the handle off. You know what? Look at that. That does not look bad. Man, I'm telling you. Let's see if I turn this off, if it helps. What's that? I still can't really see it. I can. Oh, yeah, this is definitely blue. Well, purple here. It's blue on the black. Let's get rid of this. We're going to have to cover it with the violet, I think. The brass. Let's do the satin violet on the bottom to give it... Okay. This is more pink. I think that looks pretty cool. We definitely need more purple. More purple on the blue stuff. I think the blue stuff might be... Okay. because there's not enough purple. I'll put it on top here. There we go. Cover up the blue a little bit. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Not quite so blue. This is a Ghost Satin Violet. We're probably going to put the gold or the bronze around it as well. I feel like I'm putting too much on now. It feels like it's going to rain outside. We're supposed to get PM thunderstorms, but it's been hit or miss lately. It's weird. Normally we have too much. Like, what's going on? When you've been here when the screen goes weird. Okay. We're going to smush this in because we're having a little bit of a problem with the blue. It's purple here, but it's blue right here. It's definitely blue right here. Purple. Okay. Now we're going to have to get rid of some of this because it's supposed to see also black, right? Right. You know what? Let me see about doing this with my finger. You know me. Fingers aren't in mica powder. I'm not crafting. That's better. Rub it in a little bit. All right. Satin saves my butt with purple. And I can also smooth out any indentations. Things like there's more purple right there. You know what? It's okay. We're going to leave that blue there. It looks pretty cool. So now, that's it. We need more black than anything else. We need a lot of blacks. This is supposed to be just the idea of purple. So now I'm going to go ahead, clean off my hands, and then we're going to get rid of the purple that's up top. So you get to see how I do that with the 1,000 Q-tips or cotton swabs. Let's see my big container. Let's hope I don't have to use them all. We still have some left. Good. Probably be easier with a paper towel. Oops. My bad. You know what? Let's try that. I know I didn't want to use these, but let's try it anyway with the cotton pad. There we go. Oh, good. Okay, that's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Hooray, something works. Okay. Oops, see. It does that. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Oh, man. I don't want to redo this whole thing. It's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks worth of stuff. Okay. Put a lot on. Try cotton ball now. See which one works better. You want like, there we go. They went up there. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 4 rows to be black. It's important that half of it, remember it's 9 rows. So you want half of it. I like the cotton balls. Cotton balls are working. Need more. It's too dry, then it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Okay. We're going to have to use Q-tips for that over there. And looks like I'm going to have to add some definition to some of these scales. Which is fun. I kind of like having the purple in between. You notice that, like right there? You can't see that. I can see it, and I think it looks neat. Like in the groove, like right here. Okay. I wonder if my child's awake. I'm wondering if by asking that, it wakes him up. Okay, here we go. You can Q-tip the other parts. A lot of rubbing alcohol, which is fine. I have a lot. I'm probably going to use it the whole time. Okay, how we got? We got here. Good. Let's get rid of the purple. And see, look at that. Takes it right off. We're going to change that color to the other purple. Okay. Smooths out any inconsistencies. These are all important things that we need to do anyway. So let's take the time and do that now. Oops. Okay. Into a bit of a problem. Okay. Apparently there's stuff on my fingers. Of course there is. My tools are never too far away. I'd like to mention that I also clean my mats with rubbing alcohol. That's why this being here is fun. And that's also why I have a plastic cover. So in case I were to spill anything, I actually have to get these covers for when I do resin. Although I'll probably just use wax paper. It's just easier. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Time to Q-tip. There we go. Remember, we need 4 rows of black. I mean, a hint of purple around is fine, but the whole thing does not need to be purple. This is not a purple mug. This is a black mug. It's a little bit of purple. My husband is going to request a purple mug because he loves purple. That's why I make so many things in purple. Pink is my favorite color. Barbie pink, to be precise. I don't know why I like it. Might be because I like Barbies. I do have like 3 or 4 Barbies that are collectors. One of them is Alice in Wonderland. One of them is Catwoman, not the movie Halle Berry Catwoman, who did a terrible, terrible job. But like Julie Newmar Catwoman was amazing. But it doesn't look like 70s Barbie. It looks like 90s Barbie dressed up as Julie Newmar Catwoman with cape and everything. Oh, it's great. It's worth like $250. I'm thinking about selling it. But I'm going to hold on to it, see if the price will go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have to keep counting how many I need. Get that purple out. We're going to have to fix this little mistake over here, which is fine. Okay. I'm covered in rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol hurts a lot more than... Oh, you're kidding. You guys saw that I did not clean my brush. Oh, poop. Okay, let's do... Okay, move that out. And rubbing alcohol is weird with clay. So you have to be careful. There we go. Figure out what's going on with this right here. figure out how I'm going to fix that. There we go. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have it out to look like a band around here. I am silly if I'm not messing it up. And I'm not purposely doing this to kill 15 minutes, I promise. Okay, I'll cut it. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Now we're gonna go like this. Smush the thing. There we go. Wonderful. Now, that is what I mean. It's kind of like black into purple. That is much better. You're going to see hints of purple all over the scales, which are fine. I might change that later depending on how I'm feeling. Oops, dropping everything. Right now I'm okay with it. I have some more to clean off. So you're going to see the whole process today. I'm trying to include you guys in what I do so you can see the messes that I make and how I clean them. Not well. I'm using a paper towel this time. Okay. Anything about cleaning it like this is you're taking off fingerprints, and some fingerprints are okay. I don't want a lot. Okay. Got purple over here. Purple and the white over here. Okay. We do need to fix that color right there. Okay, here we go. I like it. Okay. The purple I used was this, and then we're going to add a little bit of the gold or a little bit of the bronze. I have not forgotten that. Add this. Maybe my little brush should do this part. We are probably going to need to re-hammer some of this stuff here. Be careful with your brushes. They like to make marks. That's what I'm looking at right now, these marks. Trying to get rid of them. You can also use a brush instead of cotton swabs to clean in between. Future reference. Just make sure the brushes are clean because it will smear color. It's just not fun at all. That's why I have to use so many of these things. There we go. Okay. Now, be careful of little bits. You can add another color right here. You can add like a darker color. I did not get black. Do I? I have black. This is probably a bad idea. There we go. And you can use black mica powder since this is a black mug, and this is supposed to be black up here. The black is a matte. So what I'm using right now is Pearl X Carbon Black. It's not a shiny black. It is a matte black. So it'll help with some of the shininess from the purple. Makes it look closer to the actual mug itself, which is nice. I had no idea that any of this was going to happen until I put it on. So this actually is not a bad idea. And I am rather happy for it. This also means that we have to be very, very careful with what we're touching because we don't want the black to mix with the purple. But it helps clean out these little spots here, just adding more mica powder on top. And since we've already discussed that I will be epoxying the whole thing, this is an okay idea. And also, it helps us separate the colors. You know, it gets everything on the inside. Covers up some fingerprints, which is nice. Okay. We might have to do some more purple. It's always going back and forth with two colors. I definitely need more of this carbon black, though. No, as much as the pain about this is, I really like doing this. Let's smooth it out. There we go. Oh, look, I'm touching purple. See, right there. Okay, looks like we're having a bit of problem right here. Put more black. Okay, that's better. Now, put black on my hands. I have to do one last run. I'm using the stuff and wiping my hands with it. I have to do get all the residue of this stuff. I have to do one last coat of the purple, and then we're going to do the bronze, and then we should be done. So let's get rid of the black here. This thing is amazing. All it is a piece of rough foam. Probably costs like 20 bucks. Okay. Now, I accidentally overlapped the black a little bit too much, so I'm going to add a little bit here. Okay. And this is probably where we're going to be putting the violet brass. Brass violet duo, and I'm going to fix the handle. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, you ready? Ready for the last color? This out. I'm going to keep this open just in case. Misty Lavender looks purple. Duo Violet Brass. Again, it's Pearl X 693. Now you can see purple and brass. These are the same color. That's why this stuff is so awesome. You only get, I probably should put on the bottom. Probably look better. Look at me using my fingers instead of a brush again. Come on, Trey. I'm about to clean my hands anyway. I want to give it the hint. You don't want too much of one. See, it's starting to be too gold there. I should have done this before I did the black, right? Probably. Okay. You know what? We might do this whole thing in this purple and brass because that is a Onyxia color. Purple with the hint. There we go. And now we have to do the brush because we're going to do around the handle. You don't want it too brassy. Let's smear it. Blow it. Sorry if that's loud. I have no idea how loud that is. And then, of course, we have to fix that right there. It's just fine. Remember, rubbing alcohol is our friend. Now, you ready? I'm going to do this whole thing right here. It's going to look awesome. And the thing is, unless you play World of Warcraft, and unless it's specifically stated that this is a World of Warcraft mug, you would just look at it and be like, oh, that's a pretty cool mug with the thing on the handle. And you'd be like, oh, no, no. This is the loot I got from I killed in a raid. They'd be like, oh, was it a dragon? Like, yes, it was a Onyxia. You know what? I should give this to FML, or FML. That's what his name is in game. I should give this to my husband for Christmas. Just to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had it for 6 years longer than you. My husband and I both game. Well, as you know. Okay, now. That is nice. I'm going to take pictures of this before I get back to playing Ark. I am playing Ark today. I was catching frost wyverns on the new Valguero map with some guildies of mine. And I am raising a fire wyvern at the moment. She's a 185. I named her Bowsette because I am a dork. That's what we do. If you don't know, Bowsette is a female Bowser from Mario. It has something to do with the crown. I don't know about the crown. I just thought it was cool looking. Look at that. A hammered look. So I did a Batman keychain because I love Batman. And I did it in black. And then I did the Black Diamond Ghost and Sapphire. And holy cow, is that a blue color? It is. It's kind of what it looks like right here, but it's blue. But it's actually blue, not purple that looks blue on my webcam. It is something else. I should probably show you guys. Like, it is wicked, wicked blue. Like, I want to make something just so I can use it. Here we go. Just got a little bit of cleanup. Smoke is done. Hooray, we did it today. Get my hands all cleaned up. I go through so many paper towels. I probably have to get rags. The only time I use paper towels is in my craft room because you cannot rewash stuff that has like resin and stuff on it. So paper towels it is. All disposable. Like hot glue, like you don't want to get that on your rags. But I have rags in my kitchen and stuff that I use for like cleanup and everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this cleaning done just so I can take pictures and show off this beauty to you guys. Now my husband suggested not putting the eye on it, and I have to say, I hate to say it, but I think he might be correct. No, I did not say he's right. I said he was correct. There's a difference. We don't need to have him have an ego because I said that he was right, because I will never tell him that he was right. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Look at it. See, that's what happened. My goodness. I looked him in the eye and I knocked everything over. I gotta do something about my headset. I need something about this tripod too. Let's see. I get this off. I have to just do it patiently. I don't want to. Hurry up and get it done. I got things to do. I have candy to eat. Yeah, Hubs went to Dollar Tree for candy for me. It's craving sugar. Like I had that Slurpee, but it just wasn't enough. I hope you guys can still hear me. Okay, I'm going to do some more rubbing alcohol. Definitely don't want to have to paint this. It does not sound like fun. Just keep redoing it and redoing it and redoing it. I could put mica powder on it, but the white is not, it's kind of like white paint. It doesn't really cover anything at all. I'm like using white paint for, so you can still see whatever it is that's under it. Okay, dude. It's like a little hair. There we go. Oh, my fingers are still gross. That's terrible. I'm gonna have to cotton ball this. I have nothing specifically planned, so I can go over a little bit just so you guys can see the ending. Never-ending story of the mug. It's a never-ending mug. Worth it though. Definitely worth it. Like more rubbing alcohol. And this will be going into the oven on Monday. Available for resale or retail after the epoxy dries. Just so I know the epoxy was done correctly. We're not having issues with curing or anything. That's my biggest fear because of the heat and humidity. That you're not going to be able to do anything in epoxy. If that's the case, I don't know. I could technically use the Minwax, but this is too close to your mouth. I would be uncomfortable with something like that. I have them on my wine glasses, the ones that I use, and they're washing perfectly fine. Like, they're great. Okay, here we go. This is it. Aside from like, no, this is it. I'm done. Okay, here goes. This is part 3, the finalization of the mug, clay on a mug. This is the Onyxia mug. I'm going to clean a little bit more. It's fine, whatever. Onyxia is a black dragon in World of Warcraft, and she drops a mount, which is something you can ride around, and it is amazing. And she is black with purple and a white horn, and this is it. Thank you guys for joining me on these 3 parts to getting this done. Please stay tuned for something in the group to let us know what our next event is. I have a feeling we're doing a mermaid on a mug, and we're going to be adding some special things to that. So it's not just going to be a mermaid. It's going to be maybe some lettering and stuff. That's probably going to be in vinyl. So there you go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I look forward to posting some stuff on Monday. And of course, as always, I look forward to creating with you. I'm Teray, Clearly Homemade. Have a nice day.